Hello everybody, ProtoFoxy here, coming back at you with another video. Still on deck techs. You're going to see this ahead of the next episode of Slinging Spells, which is going to be a fun little episode. I will not reveal the name. I want that to be a surprise for you. I want the whole setup to be a surprise for you. But you're going to see this ahead of it because this is the deck that I am playing in the next episode of Slinging Spells. And this is probably my new favorite Pauper deck. Y'all saw I put a picture on Twitter saying that I am an Affinity aficionado. Got a bunch of different Affinity decks, most of which are in Pauper because obviously that's where you can do the most with Affinity in the different colors and deck builds and the archetype and what have you. But today we're looking at the newest version of Affinity, and like I said, this one is probably my new favorite. This is Esper Affinity. Let's get into it. Oh, and Pauper, by the way, just making sure y'all know. I think I said Pauper like 3-4 different times, but make sure you know. Also, peep the sweet CardPop playmat. You know, we pop that all the time. Pop on down to CardPop if you're in Joliet, Illinois. That is my local game store. See us in there. Maybe get some games. Be good times all around. Owner of the store, Brendan, takes good care of you folks when you walk in the door. So go ahead and pop on in if you are in Joliet. But anyway, let's get this underway. You're going to know a lot of this stuff, so I probably will spend very little time going over the cards themselves, reading them off to you. We'll just say we've got 4 Ornithopters. Play Affinity, you know what an Ornithopter is. Boom. Got Ornithopter. Of course, we've got 4 Robits. Frogmites. You know what this guy is? Boom. We've got 4 Merinforcers. Because of course we have Merinforcers. We know them. Boom. We have 3 Thraben Inspectors. Playing Esper, we're playing white, so why wouldn't we play Thraben Inspector and Pauper? Boom. Single white for 1/2 soldier. When there's a battlefield, investigate. You know what investigate does. Boom. Real nice little bit of card advantage there. We've got 2 Kenku Artificers. 2 generic and a blue for a 1/1 Bird Artificer. Moculus Servant. When it enters the battlefield, you put 3+1/+1 counters on up to 1 target non-creature artifact. It becomes a 0/0 homunculus artifact creature with flying. Boom. You know what this guy is here for because we see him in Grixis builds. I wasn't sold on this guy before. I am now a believer. And it's just the way it works. Definitely a good one. We got 2 of them. Boom. That's it for the creatures. Typical Affinity stuff going on here. Like it, love it. And if you don't like it and love it because you hate Affinity, well, I don't know what to tell you because I am a fan of the archetype. Always have been. Always have been. Let's get into the other spells package because we got a lot going on here. 3 Chromatic Stars. We know what they do. All-Star and Affinity. Always has been. Boom. We've got, and now, got 4 Springleaf Drums. But look at those lovely Old Border Brothers War foils. Gotta love them. Boom. We got 4 Springleaf Drums. We've got 4 Blood Fountains. And I don't care what anybody says about this artwork here. This is from the double feature. I like the black and white on that. I think that's super cool. We got, you know what Blood Fountain does. Play Pauper, play Affinity. You know Blood Fountain, boom. Not going to spend a lot of time. We got Wedding Invitation. This is a card that is new to me. I mean, obviously it came from the same set. Obviously it's got the same style artwork because it was double feature. This is a double feature version. 2 generic for an artifact. There's Battlefield. Draw a card. Tap it and sack it. Target creature can't be blocked this turn. If it's a vampire, also gains lifelink until end of turn. Interesting stuff. Boom. Those are the artifacts. We got more spells coming your way. Thoughtcast. We know what that does. Definitely a mainstay in Affinity decks. Boom. Reverse Engineer. We got this. This was recently downshifted in Commander Masters. Commander Masters, a new one. 3 generic and 2 blue for sorcery with Improvise. Those who don't know what Improvise does, tap artifacts to pay for the generic cost. Draw 3 cards. Boom. Just swimming in card advantage. We got 2 Metallic Rebuke. Again, you play Affinity and Pauper, you know what that's here for. Definitely just good stuff. Now here, another downshift from Commander Masters. And the reason why I think this deck is just completely bonkers is all that glitters. It is a generic and a white for an enchantment. Put this R on a creature. It gets +1/+1 for each artifact and or enchantment you control. So this is basically the enchantment version of Cranial Plating. So that makes this deck work a lot more like it makes it work a lot like the modern build of the deck. Boom. That is the spell package of the deck. We're going to clean all of this mess up here because I got a lot of cards on the table right now, because of course I do, because we're talking about deck tech. Why wouldn't I have cards on the table? Boom, 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 and boom. Artifacts and spells cleaned up. Boom, we're going to get into the mana base. Again, typical affinity stuff. We've got 4 Razor Tide Bridges. Know what that does. We know what it's here for. Boom. We've got, now again, look at that beautiful old border artwork on these Mistvault bridges. 4 of those. Boom. We've got, again, old border artwork on 4 Ancient Dens. God, I love it. Those are gorgeous. Look at that. Just look at that. Boom. We've got gorgeous old bordered Seats of the Synod. Look at that. Boom. We know what they're there for. Gorgeous old bordered island with classic artwork. And then we've got a full art from Innistrad Midnight Hunt, because I like those. And I just like the black and white stuff. Boom. Clean. Oh, as I bump the camera, clean all my mess up. We will get final thoughts on the deck. And we go on it right now. This is my favorite version of Affinity now. Next to the original version of Affinity playing a Tog way back in the days before the bridges. This plays so much like the current modern Affinity deck, Plating Affinity. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's good. It's a good deck. Anything ban-worthy in it, because, you know, of course you're going to get all of those people out there like, we need to ban this, we need to ban that, because cards get downshifted and it's just too powerful and blah, 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 blah. Nothing needs to be banned. You've got enough hate in Pauper, whether you got creature hate, whether you got artifact hate, you do have enchantment hate in multiple colors. It's there. It's a good deck. Is it overpowered? No, it really isn't. It's good. It's not going to run away with the meta. It's currently not running away with the meta right now. Pauper, and this is just Pauper commentary on my end, just in general, Pauper's in a good place. This deck deserves to be there. It's a lot of fun. Sleeve this bad boy up, because you're going to have a good time. If you just like slinging robots for free, turning your dudes sideways and just smashing face with a team of robots, it's just fun. It's just fun. Leave y'all with this. You like the video? Give it a like. If you did, shoot subscribe my way. I greatly appreciate it. I will say to you this: be kind to yourself and your fellow human beings, because life is too short. And I will see you in the next video.